Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
He washed my sins away.
Oh, happy day.
Yeah.
Oh, happy day.
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 Oh, Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When my Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
He washed my sins away.
Oh, happy day.
Yeah.
Oh, happy
He taught me.
He taught me how
Yeah, to walk.
to walk.
Fight and pray. Oh, yeah.
Fight and pray.
Yeah.
And live rejoice.
And live rejoicing every day. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Every day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Yeah, when Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When my Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
He washed my sins away.
Oh, happy day.
Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, come on. He taught me.
He taught me
Oh, to walk.
to walk.
Fight and pray.
And pray.
Yeah.
And pray.
And live rejoicing.
And live rejoice.
Oh, yeah. Every
Every day.
oh, yeah.
Every day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Hey, when Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
When my Jesus walked.
When Jesus walked.
He washed my sins away.
Oh, happy day.
I'm talking about a happy day. One more time, say, He taught me. Oh, He taught me how to walk.
Fight and pray.
Oh, yeah.
Fight and pray.
And He taught me how to live.
And live rejoice.
We're talking about a happy day. 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 Oh, happy day. Yeah, happy day. Oh, happy. I'm talking about a happy. We're talking about a happy day. Wow, a happy day. Bring it down now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're talking about a happy day. Wow. Yeah. Just one more time I say a happy day. Oh, we're talking about a happy day. We're talking about a happy day. Yes, a happy day. We're talking about a happy day. Right here, say, a happy day.
I done fucked up the sound, goddammit. Let me hear the church say amen to that goddamn shit there. Like my motherfucking cigarette there. I want y'all to make some noise for Lucario. One of the baddest motherfuckers, the baddest, most pimped out, hold down motherfuckers ever come around this town. Let me get the light. My cigarette. Let me get an amen, goddammit. For my nigga Lucario. Ha. That motherfucker tried to teach you game. And y'all motherfuckers ain't appreciate that shit. Let me hear amen, goddammit. The sync is off, goddammit. Work with me. We ain't collecting enough donations this week, goddammit, for the sync video. So the sync is off. You work with me. The nigga tried to teach you game. He tried to get you to calm down them black bitches. But y'all ain't want to fuck with me. All he asked for was $4,000. That's all he wanted, $4,000. It's gonna change your life. Y'all motherfuckers flying out the country, fucking with them Spanish bitches. But now he gonna rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? He done said the wrong shit on the internet. I would have never admitted to that shit my wife sucking dick and to come kiss me. But I wouldn't have did that shit. I wouldn't have did that shit. I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, but you know. Shout out to General Tito in the building. Deacon Tito. He was gonna come by and say a few words. I don't know if he around. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Aaron Peters there. I see you, Aaron Peters, all my members there. All my members. I am the minister, honorable, exalted mystic, Marcus Aurelius, the church of the revolutionary, revolutionary church of the God. Baby white Jesus. Can I get an amen in this bit, motherfucker? I want to hear some motherfucking noise in this motherfucker, man. I want to get to my super chats real quick. Shout out Lucy. I see you, Lucy. Lucy always, you say she's here for the funeral. Lucy, make sure you get your plate out back. We got barbecue out back, big mama. She in back. F Holiday, I see you, F Holiday. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Holiday, I got some more cigs. I know you want a stove, baby. I got more cigs here. Uneducated lame, I see you, 318. I see you. Okay, we're gonna talk about game today. And the minister of game, my man Jay Jermaine. I see you, brother. I appreciate that $10 spot there. I appreciate that shit. Give me some more Newport and some more Marlboro. With that $10 right there. They think my motherfucking cigarette done fell out my mouth, man. Y'all got to pardon me. Shout out to Marvel 318 for the super sticker. I want y'all to understand that this motherfucker was the baddest motherfucker that ever hit YouTube. Y'all motherfucker did not appreciate game. If your bitch wasn't submissive, then y'all didn't recognize game, motherfucker. Can I get an amen? And let me get to more of that, man, that music there. You didn't recognize game, niggas. Okay? The nigga tried to get you some pussy, but you didn't want to listen to him. Now, the man, he shared his wife with the world, and y'all motherfuckers didn't appreciate that shit. He was generous. God damn it. He was generous. He shared his pure white bitch with the world, and y'all motherfuckers didn't appreciate that shit. God damn it. Motherfucker. Shit. Now, don't come in this church with that bullshit. Whoop your ass. I slice a nigga clean. And nobody in the back about my nigga Lucario in this motherfucker. That's Mr. Lucario to your stinking ass. Mr. Lucario. Shout out to the educated lane for the super sticker. Said one of the greatest clowners ever done. This man shared his wife with the world. How more generous can you get than that? Motherfucker shared his wife. Let nigga fuck up. Had the bitch suck the nigga dick. He let nigga come in the bitch mouth. I mean, goddamn, what kind of nigga you mad at that shit? I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Everybody can hear me good. Make sure this mic is working and shit. Can y'all motherfuckers hear me? This is the church of baby white Jesus Christ, baby white Jesus. Praise the baby white Jesus. If you don't believe in baby white Jesus, you gonna have to get the fuck on up out of here. Now, Mr. Lucario with the Lord. My man got 67 subscribers on his YouTube channel, only average about 3.5 views a day. Anytime you go live. But that don't mean shit. He's still the baddest motherfucker ever this side of YouTube. Better than Tariq Nasheed. That nigga Tariq Nasheed trying to give you Mac lessons. The motherfucker trying to give you game in this motherfucker. Trying to get you the baddest bitches. He ain't had the baddest bitch. I must say. This bitch wasn't that bad, but you know. The motherfucker tried to help y'all motherfuckers, man. He only wanted $4,000, goddamn. Destro, Uncle Willie, that my second cousin on my daddy, my daddy's side. Don't quit that. I fucked with Uncle quit that. But they understand that there, that you know, they'll go nigga fuck with a white bitch. You know, a past prime, you know, leftover white bitch don't mean he ain't no player. It don't mean he ain't no player. How do you know the bitch don't pay all the rent? How do you know? How you know? How you gonna talk about my nigga like that? You gonna talk about my nigga like that? I got myself full screen. I need to put myself full screen. I'm on small screen here. See, I'm fucking up with that technology. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that there. And you done fucked up now. You come up in my motherfucking church. That bullshit. Uneducated lame, I see you. I see you. That motherfucker Lucario he done went into the afterlife there. He went into the YouTube afterlife. I don't know about y'all motherfucker. I never would admit it that my wife is out there sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? But this man, he was the greatest. Shout out to Aaron Peters there. Shout out to Aaron Peters. You're my main man. 50 grand. You know what I'm saying? Hope you got that $5 you owe me. Lynch you that $5 you done forgot. I have to remind your ass. I don't you mean to stress you about over $5, but you know, $5 is $5, goddamn it. Where my nigga General Tito at, man? Motherfucker ain't even show up, you know what I'm saying? Let me get an amen from everybody in the comment section there. Everybody can hear me. Everybody can hear me in this church say amen. If Lucario wasn't the baddest player, he wasn't the smoothest, most attractive motherfucker. Hey, Lucy, that motherfucker he was a cute motherfucker. Don't you think so? Don't you think he was cute? Would you date him? Would you have dated that motherfucker? I just want to know. Oh, General Tito is there. Oh, I need to bring General Tito up in here. I need to bring General Tito up in here, say some words. I'm gonna put the link out. I'm gonna put the link out there, but they're only for General Tito. If you're not General Tito, I'm gonna knock your ass back down. I'm gonna knock your ass back down. My man General Tito, Deacon General Tito. I'm gonna bring him back up in here. You understand me? I'm gonna get General Tito up in here. Get my music back playing there. If I can get it on here. General Tito, that link there for you. You come on in. The Deacon is here. Deacon General Tito. Everybody makes some motherfucking noise for General Tito. God damn it. I'm sick of this shit. Got chitlin in the back. Barbecue chitlin. Y'all ain't too good to eat no barbecue chitlin. That barbecue chitlin good. That don't disrespect Big Mama. We're gonna have problems. All right, shout out to my man Alan Strange. This shot your right hip, show your right preacher. As a Tootle with General Tito at. Shout him the link. He gonna be here shortly. But Lucy, I done told you, Lucy, you love you some Lucario. The motherfucker was unresistible bitches. Unresistible. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. T.S.N. Johnson in the building. I don't see him yet, but he'll be around shortly. Shout out to Aaron Peters. Thank you for that $5 in the collection plate. You understand there? That there? That dude landed gay got him a lot of pussy. That's what y'all don't understand. When he did that Zoolander shit, bitches went crazy. Bitches went crazy. They see that Zoolander shit. How you gonna stop doing the shit that making the bitches go crazy? You can't do that shit. That shit work. While we wait for General Tito, we're gonna take a selection. We're gonna take a song selection. We're gonna have the choir give it a little music. We're gonna have the choir give it a little music. Who for a little music? I know y'all out for a little music. So while we waiting for Mr. Tito, Deacon Tito to come through the building, we gonna take a selection. We're gonna introduce the inevitable, the indubitably Leon Lonnie Love. That boy there good there. That boy there good. Y'all give a little round of applause for Leon Lonnie Love there. That boy there good. Yeah, that boy there good. While we waiting for Mr. Tito. While we waiting for Mr. Tito. God damn it there. Mr. Tito. Mr. Tito gonna be right along there. He gonna be right along there. Just wait for Mr. Tito to show him up. Here he go. Here's Mr. Hardcore Tito. He said device not connected. Hey Tito, you got to turn on your maybe your mic or your some that there thing there. You know I don't understand all the technology. You understand? Hey, what's going on? I see you there, boy, in the building. I see you there, boy. And in the second, after we hear a couple words with Mr. Tito, we going to talk about looks, money, status, and game. Looks, money, status, game there. Because I'm gonna teach you about some game there. I'm waiting for Tito there. That we can end this church thing. We're gonna just wait for Mr. Tito there. Tito, you having a problem with your thingamajig there, your call it, what you who's it? Oh Lord said Lucario held Brooklyn down with that Zoolander look. That's right, goddamn it. He made us proud, son. You know what I'm saying, B. He made all of us Brooklyn niggas done word, B. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to oh Lord, thank you for that $5. Put that in there with the plate. We're gonna go to the air conditioner fund. It's hot in this bitch. It's hot in this motherfucker, man. We need that what that they call that thing, that central air. You know, we got that one little air conditioner in the window back there. That shit ain't doing half there damn near enough. You need that central air that these motherfuckers, the young to keep talking about. So we just need to collect more money for that shit. Okay, all right. Now all y'all young women's in the front row, y'all looking damn good today. I see you doing more than your best shit. To push up your titties and got the shit all tight around your ass and shit. Fucking with a preacher, but you know I'm on my godly purpose. So yeah, that shit ain't gonna really fuck with me like that. I'm gonna play it like Lucario. Goddamn it, I put some dick in you. Watch the fuck out now. But you watch out there now. Hey Tito, where you at, man? Hey, the barbecue getting cold, man. The barbecue in the back. These people want barbecue, man. We're gonna put here he come. He come. Here come my nigga Tito. Right here. Y'all motherfuckers get ready, goddamn it. For the one of the motherfuckers. Oh, he come, goddamn it, you motherfuckers. You ain't ready for this motherfucker right here. My motherfucking nigga Tito and the motherfucking. What's going on, baby? Talk to the people there.
My condolences. First of all, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
That's right.
To give condolences to the Dayton coach world and to the career of one Mr. Lucario with the blue steel. We will always take him within us a script and remember him for the blue steel.
That's right.
Never, ever forget the blue steel. See, what Mr. Lucario brought to us is that he was the bad boy of the Dayton coach industry. Never forget that. Now, I know. Some people might try to besmirch his reputation and say that, hey, he was a renegade. He came here on a K1 visa. He not a player. He a gigolo.
That's right.
Wait a minute, though. We can't talk about Lucario like that. We can't talk about him like that.
Can't do that. Can't do that shit.
We can't talk about him like that now. Now, Mr. Lucario worked hard. He did game seminars. He did game seminars.
All right.
He produced seduction materials. all for the benefit of the masses.
Right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All
right.
for the benefit of the masses.
That's right. Try to help your ass.
They tried to help people. They tried to help incels and lames get them pee-pee wet. Who knows how many mass shootings that Lucario probably prevented by providing this seduction materials so at least these gentlemen can get their pee-pee wet with subpar women.
That's
A
right.
subpar woman is better than no women in some men's eyes. And Mr. Lucario helped them see that vision.
Exactly. Motherfucker don't appreciate shit. Motherfuckers. Tell him, Tito. God damn it, these motherfuckers don't appreciate shit. The nigga tried to get you the baddest bitches ever. Yeah, the blue steel, goddamn it. You got to recognize the blue steel. God damn it. That right. The motherfucker said he don't give a fuck what you look like. He don't give a fuck how much money you got. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He gonna get you some pussy by the baddest bitches available. He said that if you couldn't fuck with no black women, that means you ain't had no game. He fixing to give you some. He fixing to give your ass game. Just put together, you talking about your high value, nigga. You got $4,000. Just shut this shit over, nigga. You got $4,000. I mean, this shit ain't nothing.
He was charging $4,000. Well, that lets you know the quality of this game. I did not do that. I did not do that.
$4,000 for that game package, baby. Change your life, goddammit. He the bad boy. The nigga, the P did it, or the game code world. The P did it. The nigga, the P did it. Can't stop, won't stop. The game coach world. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. So, any more final word before we move on to the next chapter? We about to go get some barbecue, General Tito, and we gonna eat. We gonna fuck with Big Mama.
I would like to say, for all of the dating coaches, don't try to fight it.
No.
Go calmly into the darkness. Do not walk towards the light, but walk towards the darkness. Pass into peace. Don't try to fight it. All good things must come to an end.
That right, goddamn it.
The artist movement was wonderful back in the 90s and the 2000s. But see, when the internet came, we knew it was all over. And then the tone was all over. Your time began to end. Now it's time to fade into the darkness and go with blessings. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. All right. As you go into the darkness, as they go into the darkness, Tito, you got to tell them, you know, leave that money on the dresser for the old white bitch. She gonna pay the bill with that shit. Cause these motherfuckers don't understand game. If you don't understand that you got to do that, you know, and on the low, you don't understand. Like Lucario he did pay he paid his tithes to the hoes. He didn't put it out there, but he did. No, from what I'm from Brooklyn, USA. I know niggas that know Lucario, and I understand it. He did support the sex bitches, the sex workers. He did support the sex workers. And the motherfucker can't tell me a goddamn thing because I know the motherfucker he know. The blue steel, red in peace, Lucario, duck lip, squinty eyes.
Wait a minute, honey. Not only that, Lucario paved the way for thousands of Wintergrad brothers, including that brother that was on 90 Day Fiance, to come after him and follow in his footsteps. And they go pay one pieces with a nominally attractive white woman.
That's right. And motherfucker don't understand. The nigga had the best rap lyric that you ever heard in your life. Motherfucker, the hip hop game wasn't ready for Lucario. He tried to do the rap thing, and they weren't ready. They just weren't ready, goddammit. So, you know, he had to go get a couple niggas a pussy, and you didn't want to get no $4,000. So your dick still dry, and you're pussyless, you motherfuckers. So now he gone, and now your nigga don't know what to do. Get your passport, fly over there, and fuck with them Latino bitches. And hopefully you don't get drugged and robbed out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that go concluded for us for the church service. I want to thank you, Mr. General Tito and the Deacon Tito, for coming through this motherfucker and lighting this bitch up for the motherfuckers out here on the behalf of Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating coach era. I understand that, I understand that these motherfuckers as much coaching as they want to do. They ain't got the baddest bitches. None of them even got black women. But they gonna tell you how to deal with your black woman. But I understand. Listen, that's how they get their money, and I ain't mad at it. I just ain't mad at it. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? The bill got to get paid, like got to get turned on, the food got to get cooked. So let's go on the back. You got the grandma got them quarter legs going. She got them quarter legs going with the little brushes barbecue on the top. And we gonna fuck with that. And on that note, I will be right back. I will be right back, and we're gonna end this with another with an encore, a DJ Lonnie Love, my man Lonnie Love, and Leon Lonnie Love. And he gonna perform that hit that he just performed one more time. Let's go to it. What's going on, my niggas? What's going on? What's going on? I know y'all motherfuckers think I am out of my fucking mind. Y'all think I'm out of my fucking mind. Oh my God, it's Saturday, baby. What's going on? What's up, my niggas? Yo, shout out to General Tito. Thank you for coming through, brother. I know y'all think I'm out of my fucking mind. As I'm making this shit, I'm like, something's wrong with me. Yo, shout out to Big Cav for that super chat. Let's bring that up. Yes, Lord. Show you right there. Nah. Nigga, it take a whole lot of practice to do this shit right here. It take a whole lot of practice, motherfuckers. Understand. Oh, man. For those who haven't seen the video, because I got to pull that shit up. For those who haven't seen the video, okay, I'm sure most of y'all know by now that this dude went on the lead attorney show and was talking about his wife, sharing his wife. Nigga, what the fuck going on? So I posted this. General Tito played this. So for those who haven't seen it, I'm gonna pull it up. All right, here we go.
Moment when I'm doing my thing, all I'm thinking about is my thing. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, I need her to be over there so I can be over here doing my thing.
No, I don't see what you're saying. I'm sorry. Listen, bro. Hold on. Let's paint the picture. Let's just paint the picture.
Right.
Like, you gonna kiss her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, probably shortly thereafter. You know how many millions of...
No. When she comes, this is what I'm saying. When she comes home, she brushes her teeth, she takes a shower, right? Pull up on her.
It ain't enough. Listen, it ain't enough toothpaste that you can take. Honestly, like you don't wait. So you don't think you think that you think she's thoroughly brushed her teeth enough to where when she kisses you, ain't nothing on her that's gonna get in your mouth.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that that's what she can do before I'm going to do anything, if I'm going to do anything. So what I'm saying is that when I do the same thing, I'm not coming all up and coming all up for her. This lead is certainly hilarious. So Jesus Christ. And Anton, this is what I said to you earlier, where I was saying that how do you know what's going on with your? See, I know what's going on.
No. Hold on, man, fam. No. You can't. See, that's the thing. You can't justify your argument by asking a question on a hypothetical situation.
So my man, for everybody who has not seen this, I had to play this so we could understand that what page we're on. So understand this, right? I want to make this clear to everyone, and hopefully we'll get on sync here because my audio's off, right? So the nigga said, let's for those who missed it, the nigga said that his wife goes out to see her other nigga. This is the game coach, the game guy, right? The nigga that says, y'all niggas ain't got no game. This nigga, his wife goes out to see her boyfriend. Okay? Her boyfriend. Fuck him, suck him off, whatever. Then comes home. He said, you know, I'm thinking about what I'm doing. I ain't thinking about what she doing. Right? And then she comes home, she takes a shower, she brushes her teeth before he does anything. He says, if he's going to do anything, which I want y'all to understand that some of the language that was used in this video, right? He said, she got to do that before he does anything, if he's going to do anything. Understand, this sounds like a convenience marriage to me. Sounds like a convenience marriage to me. Okay. Because he said, if he's going to do anything. That is very specific language. Understand that I have been around swinger shit. I've been around, polyamorous shit, strippers, prostitutes, all the shit. Y'all done heard me say this shit a million times. This shit is not foreign to me. Okay, none of this shit is foreign to me. I just want people to understand this. So I'm not judging this man. He got a different, way of living or whatever the fuck. Him and his wife got an understanding, right? The only problem that I have, a few problems I got with this motherfucker. You can't be living a life that requires understanding and then be shaming other motherfuckers. You can't do that. You can't do that. That shit don't go together. Nigga, your shit is crazy. Your shit is crazy, right? So if your shit is crazy and requires understanding, then you should be understanding to other motherfuckers' unconventional ideas, other motherfuckers' unconventional lifestyles and shit like that. So if a motherfucker want to fly out, or a motherfucker want to pay for some pussy, or anything that is outside of the conventional, nigga, shut the fuck up, because your shit ain't conventional. Let's start there. Your shit ain't conventional. Okay, your wife is brushing the DNA of another man out of her mouth when she gets home. Not before she leaves the motherfucker, but when she gets home. You figure a woman who's married to a man, if they have a sexual relationship that's like that, the woman might skip fellatio. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Yeah, we can fuck around, but the head shit is for my husband. Maybe. But nigga, you're acknowledging in public that she brings that shit back to you. And then try to play it on some smooth player shit. Nigga, no. Nigga, no. You can't do both of these things at the same time. Tricks can't play pimps. Cucks can't be players. You can't do it. You're either one or the other. Assume your role in the game. You can't be out here judging motherfuckers. Your shit is to be judged, nigga. Nigga, your closet got shit in it. And to say that if anybody does not accept this ideology, this lifestyle, that means something is wrong with them. They don't have game, nigga. Please. You're like other motherfuckers who, whatever their flaw, they're trying to turn that, for the simp niggas, begging for pussy, pandering to bitches. They try to turn that into masculinity. This nigga sharing his wife with the world. That's cool. If that's what you do, if you do what you do and you into that. But you can't be pointing fingers at other motherfuckers like they less of a man than you. Everybody's doing their shit and then trying to point at other motherfuckers that are not doing the shit they're doing to say, you're not a man like me because I'm doing this and you're not. That shit he's doing, he's living, that we're seeing is not game. It's not game. You ain't a player, boss. You ain't a player, boss. Understand. See, I don't want to talk. See, look, I've been asked to do this episode for a long time. This looks money status game shit. And for me to do it, I have to be talking about, I guess, my history. And I don't like to do that because I actually think it's corny. I think that motherfuckers who brag about money ain't got money. Niggas who brag about bitches ain't got bitches. That's just my opinion. People who brag about what they have tend to not have it. Because you should be so used to it that it ain't about it. What separates Mr. Lucario from other relationship gurus is his no-nonsense, realistic approach to the dating game and the game of life. The idea is to give men and women the knowledge and truth. Really? I've debated Mr. Lucario, Hashim Lucario Smith. Hashim Smith. I've debated him numerous times on Facebook. And I would say that the conversations that I've had with Lucario are in contradiction to that comment right there. Contradiction. This is a man that'll say in one sentence that black women are single because they are masculine and they won't submit. And then later will tell black men that they don't have game, women would submit. And he's never met a black woman with an attitude. This is his words, Clutch. He's never met a black woman with an attitude. What's going on, Rob? Rob, you done missed the intro. You're going to have to watch this replay. Shout out to Rob. I appreciate you in here. Just understand that this man is a world of contradictions. Most of these game coach niggas are. Him, his man Steve, these motherfuckers are losers. If you want to compare them to the guys they're talking about. I said it. Steve the Queen, you're a loser. These motherfuckers is losers. They are the men that they clown on their podcast that call in. You know, when these guys sit around and motherfuckers are calling in and they joking, oh, because you ain't got no game. You should have did this. You should have did that. You should have did this. You should have did that. Motherfucker, I guess, Lucario, you didn't have game because the bitches were too masculine for you. They was too masculine for you. Gigi, what's good? I see you. Gigi, what's good? I see you. G, when you go back and watch the replay of this, man, don't judge me, man. Shit got really silly. But check it out. We're going to discuss game today. Okay? This is the conversation that got me in trouble over the summer, going back and forth with motherfuckers, because when you tell motherfuckers, you know, this and that about game and shit like that, you know, some of it involves, you know, checking yourself, right? Somebody sent me a super chat. Let's see who that is. I don't know if you guys want me to read your government names. Whoever sent me the super chat, let me know in the chat, because I don't want to be saying people's real names if they don't want me to. Shout out to our Lord. Our Lord says Lucario's a closet body boy. Mama man Ross Cloud. I don't think that's far. It's real suspect behavior, in my opinion. It's real suspect behavior, in my opinion. But it's just me. Again, I'm not against. He said, I heard you scamming. Just understand what I'm trying to understand. What I'm trying to convey here is, if you're the game coach, you do more coaching of men than spitting feminism and pandering to women and propping up women. You're the guy who's supposed to be, he's like the coach coaching the other team. That's what Mr. Lucario has been doing as of recent. If anybody is confused about that, y'all need to go to Facebook. This motherfucker's a troll. I go on Instagram and I listen to his Instagram posts, and he never says anything too crazy on Instagram. But when he's on Facebook, all he's really doing is, you're not a man. If you're deceiving women, you're not a man. That's what he's talking about. This motherfucker's selling game. Game is deception, motherfucker. Game is manipulation. Game is saying this, doing this to get what you want. As far as that, how he's putting it, I'm going to get you hot chicks. This motherfucker has never stood next to a hot chick as far as I can see. And when I see him in professional shoots, motherfucker, I am a photographer. I know what hired models look like. The baddest women that I've ever seen this man with is hired models. Hired models. But the women that he's involved with are not women that you would display trying to sell a package. Now, I go as far as to say this. If this man is teaching men game, if he's teaching men game, show me a man that has paid for bad boy membership and show me his results. Fuck Lucario's results. Because I heard a lot of people say, well, you know, if he's this and that and the other, his bad chicks, his women would be bad. Okay. If you want to say, that's his preference. Maybe, you know, like he said on the Andrew show, well, you know, this chick is bad to me. If I think she bad, then she bad. If she a hot chick, I think she a hot chick. She a hot chick. Okay. Well, show me your clients' hot chicks. I'm going to tell you this, and I can get testimonials. I done got niggas more pussy than a little bit. Anybody that was hanging around with me on the deuce can attest to that shit. My shit was boogie nights, nigga. My shit was boogie nights, nigga. I done got niggas more pussy than a little bit when I was in the city. That's facts. I get niggas on this shit right motherfucker now to tell you that shit. My man Deuce One fucking a girl in my motherfucking office and shit. Gonna smoke a Lucario tonight. All right. All I'm saying is, shout out to Marty McFly, right? I could do that, but it's too many people know me in real life. I ain't gotta do that. Again, this motherfucker's talking about game. Let me explain what game is, because game, this motherfucker says a bunch of shit about game. If you don't do this, you ain't got game. If you don't do that, everything that he's talking about is simping. This nigga is coaching niggas on how to simp. Mr. Lacoste, shout out to you. I could have swore your shit said Mr. Lucario. He said Lucario said he paid for the box in Brazil on his brother's stream. I'm telling you, this nigga, come on, man. Come on, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. All right, Lucario is giving game a bad name, all right? So I'm going to say a few things, man. I don't want to offend people, man. But, you know, some of this shit will sound like some of the shit that I said over the summer. Understand, right? Looks, money, status, game. Let's talk about it. Because I got one more hour to do this. We at the 56-minute mark. And this video is going to be 2 hours long. And there will be a continuation of this conversation. But let's talk. Looks, money, status, game. Not too long ago, me and BGS touched on the topic with the Russell Wilson versus Future conversation. That's where this comes from. So I figured I'd touch back on it. Looks, money, status, game. Okay. Like I said, Lucario and his merry crew of dumbass niggas that made game sound like some corny shit. Okay. Let's talk about game. Let's talk about looks. I done touched on some of this shit already. Let's talk about looks. Women are in the house. Lucy, do looks matter? I say they do. Do looks matter? I say looks do matter. You know why? Because every 5 minutes, motherfucker telling me, well, Marcus, we can't do what you do because you look like this. If you as a man are saying to me, well, nigga, you get different results because looks, then that means looks matter. That means looks matter. So don't debate me about looks. Understand, if you are on the internet, on dating apps, a woman can't see nothing but your face. That's all she has to judge you on. I don't give a fuck if your profile says I like rowboating and running and I'm a vegan and all this other stupid shit. They see your face. You don't look, right to them. They going to swipe left on your ass. Shout out to Mr. O with the info. Now, clutch and stick. I'm not going to say everything this man say is incorrect. He says a lot of shit I agree with. I just don't like his shaming tactics. As a man, as a fellow man, card carrying penis owner, you don't judge a next man's how he moves to get his women, because his results is not yours. All I can tell a motherfucker is this: there are 4 things we're gonna talk about: looks, money, status, game. Looks do matter. Do they matter overall? Like, are they the end all be all? No. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Most of these things that I'm about to say, they're not the end all be all. Because, okay, Marcus, we see ugly motherfuckers with women, of course. That means they have one of these other things: looks, money, status, game. Right? Shout out to Alonzo. He's saying look, status, money, game. I say looks, money, status, game. I'm gonna go in that order. That's right. Card carrying penis owner. I was born with this motherfucker. I'm gonna die with it. And if you ain't got one, you can't tell me about having one. And if you got one, then don't judge, nigga. You know how this shit is. Your dick telling you to do shit. Looks do matter. Everybody has, or most people have, 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, 2 arms, 2 legs, torso. We know what people generally find attractive. We know what we find attractive. We know what people find attractive. We know the science of beauty and attractiveness. We know it. It's just like motherfuckers come to me, Marcus, what should I eat so I don't get fat? You fucking know. You know that the cookie ain't diet food. You know that ice cream ain't gonna give you a 6-pack. You know that hamburger ain't gonna give you biceps. Let's not play stupid here. We know what is attractive. We know how we like our women. We like our women, small waisted. Some like a large top. Some don't care. Some like the booty big. Some like it nice and shapely. You know what I'm saying? Now, French fries gonna fuck you up. But understand, this is what women know what niggas like. Women know what men like, to the point where women go and get surgeries for what men like. Men go to the gym, they exercise, they build their body up because they know women like that. This is not shit that I had to tell you. What we are living in is a bunch of people that want their flaws overlooked. Let's start off with looks. We're going to start off with looks here. Okay? None of this, let me add this disclaimer. None of this is to say that we don't have a woman problem. We do. We do. One thing I want to say before I continue is that some of you men, especially, you have to be honest of, are you looking for a relationship? Or are you looking for sex? Because everything that I'm going to say right now is specifically about sex. It's not about long-term relationships. Because looks don't matter for a long-term relationship. You can get by with somebody who don't look great in a long-term relationship if it's not important to you. That's not what makes a relationship last, looks. But for sex, for sex purposes, for attraction purposes, it matters. Okay? Again, I'm gonna say a few things, and people gonna look at me like I think I'm all that. Like, no, understand. I had to do some of this stuff for me. If for anybody looking at me like I'm some, whatever you think about my appearance, this shit is work. I get up every day at 5 in the morning and I walk and run for 3 hours. My guys know this. I get up at 5 every day and I walk and run for 3 hours. Wasn't born like this. Niggas go out, they work, they bust their ass to get money. They 16 hours to pay for their nice house and they nice this and they nice that. This is no different. Everything requires work. Everything. Now, I might get somebody to tell me, but Marcus, we doing all this work and the women ain't worth it. But then try different women, nigga. I'm not telling you which woman to choose after you do this. I'm telling you, if your results are not satisfactory for you, then do something. This is the last time I'm going to touch on this topic because I'm not a game coach. I'm not your Lucario. I ain't selling you a package. I'm not telling you that you're wrong for traveling. I'm not telling you that you're wrong for buying pussy. I don't give a fuck what you do. Do what works for you. I am not judging. Lucario likes to share his woman. I ain't judging him either, but he's judging. So I'm judging him. Understand when it comes to looks, what you are trying to communicate, because you got to think about, what am I selling? What you're trying to communicate to women, and Lucy is in the building. She's a woman. If there's any other women in the building, type 1. If any other women are listening and hearing me speak, type 1. The same way we look at women like, oh my God, that ass is fat. Ooh, that back shot must be crazy. What you see when you look at that ass is you look at what you perceive as a positive sexual experience. If you want women to choose you based on that, you have to communicate or illustrate in your physicality a positive sexual experience. I'm going to say this and niggas ain't going to like it. Most of women's sexual encounters, for them, are trash. For most women, when they fuck men, they not necessarily coming out of the situation satisfied. A lot of women are unsatisfied by sex. If you could communicate in your physicality, in the way you are appearing, a positive sexual experience. Yeah. Because Pookie get all the bitches. Pookie is communicating a positive sexual experience. When they look at him, that nigga look like he could fuck. That's what they see. He look like he gonna fuck the pussy up. That's what his look is communicating. It's muscular, cut the fuck up, in shape, athletic, whatever. Y'all think this shit ain't important? He said, who are you and what have you done with the real Marcus? Shout out to my man Rob. What am I saying different than I usually say? I'm just saying, like, yo, like, this is what women, this is how you communicate to women. So when women look at men, because money is next. We're gonna speak about money next. They say women are fucking men without money. Women are fucking men without money. Why? Because those men look like, damn, he looked like he got good dick. This is the Keep It 100 channel. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. That's what it looks like. They not looking for him. That motherfucker might be broke, but he look like he got good dick. That's how you got to present yourself. Now, some guys got it. Some guys got to work for it. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Some people are born into money. Some people are born poor. Life is not fair in any arena. There's no socialism in dating. There's no socialism in the sex market. You have to communicate a positive sexual experience to women. That's what they have to see. That's what gigolos do. Motherfuckers go to the gym, you know, do whatever the fuck they got to do. Right? That's looks. Look like you got that sexual experience. Look like, the girls, they say, I want to feel safe with them. I want to feel safe. They are indicators that communicate that. Right? So I'm not saying you got to be cut up, because a lot of women, they don't necessarily dislike a guy if he's not like in super shape. To be honest, some girls don't like a motherfucker to be too muscular, but you got to find a happy medium. A lot of girls, it depends on what women are looking for. If women are looking for that sexual experience, they want your shit to be like that. But if they looking for a relationship, they got what's called the dad bod, right? The dad bod. The dad bod is what women are looking for when they want a safe guy. Like, they don't want a man that look like he's on the hunt. Lucy, if I'm lying, let it be said. Women see archetypes, just like we look at women and we see different types of women, to this woman, to this woman, to this woman. Women see that. And there are men who women look at and say, I could be in a relationship with him, but him, I want to give him the pussy today. But he ain't got what he got. He's an astrophysicist or he's a heart surgeon. None of that shit matter. It matters to them about as much as degrees matter to you. Degrees don't get a nigga dick hard, right? But being an astrologer doesn't get a woman's pussy wet, right? So we often talk about, shorty, degrees don't get niggas dick hard. Well, what gets pussy wet? What gets pussy wet? How often is that conversation had? What gets pussy wet? Right? What are you selling? Are you selling sex, a positive sexual experience, or are you selling provision? Because niggas, if you're going out there trying to demonstrate that you got all this money and you're ignoring how you presenting yourself physically, you're selling provision. You're selling a woman your lifestyle. And if that's what you're leading with, you can't get mad later when she says, well, shit, this is how I want to live. Is she looking at you? This is how I want to live. That's how you end up on the second end of dual mating strategy, because you're selling provision. You're selling provision. If you sell, hey, baby, I can put you in this house. I can do this for you. I can get you nice bags and this and that. Understand, that's going to be your position. If that's the job you apply for, don't get mad when you get hired, motherfucker. If you're applying for the fuckboy position and you get hired as fuckboy, that's your job, nigga. That's your job. Fuck boy. You the boy that fuck. You are here to be dick. That is what you're here for. Eddie Murphy said it in what? It was in Raw. Make her go ooh, because ooh don't happen for them often. Understand, most women, their sexual experiences, like their great sexual experience, are at a minimum. Like, damn, that dick was whack. Damn, this dick was whack. This dick was whack. That one was whack. Right? So they looking for somebody that as soon as the energy, y'all have heard of big dick energy. Now that's the confidence part of this conversation. I'm gonna get to confidence second, but let's talk about money. Money, you're leading, you got your money, and you got your money right, this and that and the other. Now, mind you, money is a factor, but money is more about how you and a woman are going to interact long term. Leading with money is bad. It's like a woman leading with pussy. Men, as conservative as some of y'all motherfuckers are, y'all probably would say, well, damn, if a girl give me pussy on the first date, I'm not interested no more. I'm not interested no more. Well, think about how you look going ham, $300, $400, $500 first date. Nigga, you hoeing. You trying to buy it. You trying to buy her respect, her attention. These girls are not looking at you crazy. So, Lucario will say some shit like this, and I tend to agree with him. There's a happy medium. Go too crazy, it's no good. You go too light, might not be good either. But understand this, nowadays, especially early on, you want to play your pocket like they play the pussy. Yeah, she said it's a little corny. Yeah, it's corny. And no matter how many times men tell you this or women tell you this, motherfuckers don't listen. You know why? Because it's the chick that I want a coffee date. $300 ain't too much to spend on a date. By the time you hear women say that, them the motherfuckers you avoid, right? Because they out to get your ass. They out to get you. The rest of these girls, the one that's telling you, yeah, that ain't a problem. They don't mind being spent on like that because they don't plan on fucking with you later on. It's like the nigga that he don't mind if you give him the pussy on the first date, right? Now, pussy on the first date don't really dictate whether they going. I know motherfuckers that fucked on the first date, they married with kids. They married with kids. Just understand, money. When it comes to sex, it helps. If you want to buy pussy, you save your time, you just buy the pussy. But if you are looking a certain way, if your looks are killing the game, if your looks are communicating a positive sexual experience with women, they might overlook the fact that you're not rich, six figure, all that shit that they say on the internet. Oh, I need a nigga with six figures. Broke nigga playing, he on the couch all day while the girl going to work, he in front of the TV. Like BGS said, he said there's a few roles that black men played. The concubine. They played the concubine. What was the other one? I mean, there's the attack dog or provider. Which one you want to be? Now, if you trying to do long term, you can get with my homegirl and shout out to Clutch and Stick. I just he said I don't give a fuck what Lucario does. Thank you for that Cash App. Yo, if you send me a Cash App, please include your screen handle in the Cash App, man. Michael Green, he said for nothing but the truth. Shout out to Michael Green. I don't know which one, the screen name of Michael Green, but shout out to Michael Green for the Cash App. But understand. And I see you, Clutch. Let me bring you up. He said, see your Cash App. I don't care what that motherfucker does. That's half of motherfuckers' problems. They're concerned what other motherfuckers are up to. I mean, I said it before. Lucario wants men to act in and conducive to his bottom line. He's trying to sell a game package. If y'all motherfuckers are doing other shit to solve your problem other than paying him for game, and I've said it before, it is worse to pay another man for game $4,000 than it is to pay for pussy. Let me say that again. Motherfucker, you would be a bigger loser giving this motherfucker 4 racks to teach you how to talk to women than to pay women for sex. Straight up. You'd be worse off. That is my opinion. But understand, when you talk about money, money is definitely, a needed thing. But just understand that we're talking about what's in the hierarchy. Now, understand, different women prioritize different things on this list. Let's talk about status. All right. Status. Clout. If you are famous, because clout is different now than it used to be. Before, you had to be on television, this, and the other. Now, the internet has changed the game. Right? The internet has changed the game. Status it will work. You could be a famous broke nigga. You could be a famous broke ugly nigga. I said when BGS was on, too bad BGS is not in here. I said to BGS, I said, girls kiss Flavor Flav on TV. They kiss Flavor Flav on television. They kiss Welvin the Great on television. I saw Welvin. I was in LA. I saw Welvin on the train. I was going to Hollywood. Saw Welvin on the train. I took a picture too. I ain't even post that shit. Matter of fact, I think I did. But yeah, Welvin on the subway. Not to say that, that's a bad thing, but at the end of the day, like, yo, these girls kissed this guy. He was with a woman. Welvin was with a girl. He was with a girl when I saw him. Now, Welvin ain't no game coach, so I didn't expect her to be a dime piece. But yeah, women kissed Welvin. They kissed Flavor Flav on TV. Understand, right? If you got status, depending on what your status is, the higher the status is, like Donald Trump said, grab him by the pussy, right? Motherfuckers pretended to be offended at that. And I'm not a Trump supporter or anything like that. But in terms of that statement, we know that's true. If you got money, they let you do anything they want. It's a fact. How do we know? Passport bros. Shit, they grab him by the dick down there. I got my dick grabbed in DR. Multiple times. Women grab you by the dick in DR. Because they know you cool with it. You can slap an ass in DR on the street. Because it's you doing it. You're American. You get away with that shit. Right? You get away with that shit. Down there, your status is crazy. You ain't even shown no money yet. Yeah, I was looking at that today. Today, I pulled this up. Right. $1.53 Dominican. I didn't know that's what the name of it. I thought it was pesos. Right? Down there, they will grab your dick. Now, woman will grab my dick. Okay. All right. Just don't squeeze too hard, The dick, yeah, be careful, be gentle with them balls. Be gentle with them. I'm just saying, when you're down there, your status is American. Before you even demonstrate that you got money, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, as long as they know, hey, look, I live in this town. I know everybody in this town. This motherfucker don't look familiar. He's from America. He has a down there. That is your status. Your status is American, gringo, whatever they call us down there. Status. Okay, status will play over that of a lot of things. So when we talk about Russell Wilson, he's a fucking athlete. Of course he's in the game, but so is Future. What these men were when they was in high school is irrelevant to who they are as adults and the perception, because you're selling an archetype. Some girls like cowboy hats. You're selling an archetype. Yeah, Lucy said they're trying to get dollars in a green card. Of course. Of course. Your status implies money down there. Again, before you even pull out $1, they already doing this shit to you. He said, already been to a couple of countries. They acting like that in DR. Absolutely. And I talked to my man in DR today. He said it's very slow down there. So it would behoove you, gentlemen, to get your asses to DR, because right now it's slow. It's slow. You got to sell one of the archetypes. Understand, in our culture, lame does not sell. Lame has to be accompanied with status or money. You have to pair it. Lame, quote unquote, and I want to say quote unquote because I don't want to be mistaken as I'm saying, well, these guys are lame. They're not cool, so they don't deserve. Like, I'm putting these men down. Understand, lame is the opinion of the person you're trying to attract. And that's when we're going to get into game. Let me understand you. Let me explain to you what game is. It's corny niggas, these corny game coach niggas that are telling you all this other shit. Okay? So what I call game, and agree with me if you want or not, I've done this shit to death. I've done this shit to death. Before I had status, before I had money, and before I looked like the guy that's talking to you, I've showed some of my old pictures and videos. When I was growing up, I was not that motherfucker. I was not the guy. So before I had looks, before I had money, before I had status, I had to develop game. And what game is, it's not that shit this corny nigga talking about. Game is the combination of a few things: confidence, social skills, and emotional intelligence. Confidence, social skills, and emotional intelligence. I ain't about to tell you no smooth Mac Daddy player bullshit. Right? Lame is definitely subjective. Because it's like BGS and Charles said, they said these same women that will demand that you have swag, they will fuck with men outside of the community, non-black men who do not. That's facts. Swag is only commanded of black men. We know that. We know that. Listen, nothing I say here tonight will take the credibility or the validity out of the argument that we have out of order, masculine women. We live under the gynocracy. All of those things still remain true. Understand, these women are still fucking somebody. These women are still fucking somebody. Niggas will say, well, pussy is easier to get than it used to. So you say that, but then you make it in the next sentence sound like they only fucking these niggas. No. I keep telling you, it's not just Pookie or Ray Ray getting pussy. And that implies that Pookie and Ray Ray are not demonstrating these things: looks, money, or status, or game. Now, Pookie Ugly, he gotta be packing something else in spades. She said, "Oh, late Henny night." Uh-oh. Late Henny night. It's a Hennessy night. I know all about late Henny night. I had a chick.
She couldn't function without one of the little bottles of Henny. Yes, anything goes. I used to have to, if I knew this girl was coming over, I used to have to go get a small bottle of Henny. If she did not have her Henny, it wasn't going down. It wasn't going down. But at any rate, game is confidence, social skills, and emotional intelligence. Let's start here. Your confidence has to come from somewhere. It can come from your money. It can come from your looks. It can come from your status. Or it can come from nothing. Look at Lucario. That motherfucker is confident for nothing. You can fake it. You can fake confidence. Confidence can be fake. It can be fake. Confidence. Yo, what up, Lucy? What's good? Big dick energy. Be interesting. Be funny. Swag. Motherfucker got swag. He got confidence. He's aggressive. Not over aggressive, but not timid or meek. Hey, what's good, shorty? What's happening? What y'all getting into tonight? Oh, word. Confidence. Feeling yourself. You got to feel yourself. Okay? There's motherfuckers that are not the prettiest motherfuckers in the face. You know, they go out, they might lift some weights, they might get cut up. Motherfuckers, whether they get the prison physique. Yo, what's up? They coming across like these girls are like, oh shit, this nigga, big dick energy. I got a friend of mine. She said this. It's a woman said this. She said, and Lucy, I want you to hear this. She said, not all cocky men have big dicks, but all niggas with big dicks are cocky. That's her words, not mine. Okay. Feel like I'm saying the word dick too much in this cast. I don't want to say. I'm starting to feel like y'all going to Kevin Samuels me in a minute. That's what she said. Big dick energy. You want to come across to these women that you're not timid. What's good, ma? Confidence. I don't give a fuck if you holler at me or not. I don't give a fuck if I get the number or not. Yes, pause. I keep forgetting she's from the BX. I don't give a fuck. A confident nigga does not give a fuck if you fuck with him. Somebody, I think it was Davi McTow said, you know, women want men who other women want. If you come across like other women don't want you, when you go for a job interview, they're going to hire you if they feel like they're competing for you with other people. I see you. I see you, K. I see you. What's up, K? So a motherfucker that has confidence comes across like he has other options. He has other women. He has other situations. It could be real. It could be fake. But a motherfucker with confidence comes across like, shorty, we could kick it, or I could go kick it over there. I'm not thirst. I'm good. That's confidence. Confidence is, I don't give a fuck if you fuck with me. Okay? Social skills. Social skills. The ability to move through a room. Social skills. Knowing what to say. These are things that over time you learn. You know, motherfuckers that don't got social skills. It ain't just about being antisocial, being in the corner and being timid or nothing like that. Is you know that one guy, Rob? Are you there, Rob? Rob, my man Rob. I want him to hear this. We all got that one friend that this motherfucker gonna say some shit. And everybody gonna look at that motherfucker like, huh? What? What the fuck did this nigga just say? Nah, chill. Don't say that. Social skills. The ability to understand, what's right for the moment and what ain't right for the moment. Time and place. Social skills. When we hear, we say this. This is allowed. When we over here, not that, but this. Right? Social skills. The ability to interact with people. The better you are at it, right? The more you command the room. And motherfuckers ain't fucking with me with this social skill shit. Oh, this nigga talking about social skill. Oh, you talking about, well, we gotta be, all of this is gonna get pussy. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you fucking with black women, white women, Asian women, Latino women. I don't give a fuck. All this shit helps. You can say, hey, look, we SYSBM all day. That's cool. Now, of course, you go to DR and motherfucking Marcus, none of this shit is required in DR. Yeah, because status in DR, money in DR is what rules in that space. Here, I told you the provider male is dead. I told you the provider male is dead. Learn the social cues. Exactly. The provider male is dead. Yeah. And this is another thing. See, social skills operate outside of the context of what we're talking about. Thank you for this comment. Social skills work for the workplace. They work for the street. They work for everywhere. Your ability to deal with people, knowing how to talk to people, knowing how certain environments work versus others. Social skills. Not only does it work with women see how you're interacting with other people. Too many people use the term alpha male incorrectly. Now, shout out to my man Cal, because Cal will be like, well, alpha male ain't real and this and that. From a scientific standpoint, I get it, but let's talk about from a social standpoint. Alpha male at this point in 2002, but before 2002, I define it as something that describes a personality type. Fuck the wolves and the animals and all of that shit and trying to apply it to science. It applies to a personality type. A personality type, A type, alpha male, A type, means aggressive go-getter, not shy or timid. This is what comes across. Okay? So when you're that, it comes across in your social skills. People are drawn to you. Charisma, which is interchangeable with swag. People who have charisma, and you can build this shit. You have to build it, just like you go to the gym and you work out, just like you learn whatever skill that you learn to make your money. You can develop social skills. You can develop it. People think that they are who they are, and that's it. You can go out and develop this shit. Yeah, you're gonna go out, you're gonna fall and bump your head a couple times. You might get denied or this or that, the other. But at the end of the day, these are things that you need to develop, not just for women, but for overall. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to read people. The ability to read people. So you got social skills that tell you what and what not to say, how to act or not act in a given environment, Emotional intelligence is the ability to read people. When you do or say that shit that you shouldn't have did and said, and you're oblivious to its effect on people or a person, you lack emotional intelligence. If you ever walked in a party, and motherfuckers from in New York and any city can attest to this, if you ever walked in the party, looked around, and you like, I'm not feeling it, let's get the fuck out of here. You know? So Clutch says, alpha male may not be real. Mesomorph is. I'm wrong. Okay, wake up at tomorrow at 6'4", 250 pounds. I'll wait. Mesomorph and alpha male are not like they Mesomorph has more to do with your body type, of course. I'm sure you know that. Alpha male is a personality trait, and Mesomorph is a physiological trait. Right? So you go up in a spot and you ain't feeling the vibes. You looking, you seeing looks on motherfuckers' face. You seeing people's body language, facial expressions, tones of voice, things of that nature. That is what describes emotional intelligence, mesomorph. Just reading the comment there. That's what describes emotional intelligence. You have to be able to read people, and your ability to read not just people, but women will increase your interactions and your successes with women. At the end of the day, none of this guarantees anything. It just increases results. If you was doing bad, you'll be doing better. Look at the guys who we look at that get all the women, whether they be so-called pookies or pretty boys, or the players, right? Because you got players that ain't pretty. Those guys. What do those guys do? Study those guys. I studied those guys. Motherfuckers who always keep a cut, always got their face lined up. Not when they at work, but when they're out. Another thing is big for women. They like a motherfucker that looks clean. You got a clean look, and I ain't talking about like your face clean, you ain't got no mustache. I'm saying like you got a clean look. You got a clean look. And you know, that helps. But that's about, you know, your physicality. You're selling them a positive sexual experience in terms of your looks. All right. Your confidence. And I think that out of all these things, yes, and smell good too. Out of all these things, and I'm gonna, you know, it's and this is, I'm talking about in America. Out of all these things, right? Out of all these things, I think I think the most important, and I'm talking about as far as getting women to fuck with you. And Rob, you feel me? You gonna feel me on this one? Women say they want a guy with a personality, and guys think, oh, she wants a nice guy. That's not what it is. Yeah, good sense of humor goes a long way, absolutely, but more than that, these women, again, they confidence and charisma. I think out of all these things, confidence and charisma will take you a long way. Now, if you add the other things, that will seal the deal for you. Because confident and charismatic niggas with no money get pussy. Confident and charismatic men who are not in top physical shape get women. Confident and charismatic men who are not like, you know, famous, they don't have this huge status or whatever, they get women. Again, you want to stack your deck, but confidence, charisma, so-called swag out here. You got a lot of women walking out of their marriages because they bored. Now, me and Ed was talking earlier. We was talking about women who want the fun dude, charismatic dude. Just understand, this is us selling it to the women. We know the outcomes of these women that chase these things, but that's not what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about if you are trying to use game to get hot chicks, hot women, understand these women are being hollered at all the time. All the time. And you can't make these women feel like, yo, oh man, this nigga's on my head. Like, yo. You understand what I'm saying? On their head, doing too much. Corny. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm gonna tell these niggas this. The flowers and candy, don't do that. Not early. Not early. Maybe one day surprise me, but that's down the line. Can't do it. Can't do it. They associate that shit with the corny dudes, the lame dudes, the people pleasers. You can't come across as a people pleaser. Nobody's saying to be an asshole all the time, but you can't be a people pleaser, nice guy all the time. Can't do it. They look at it as corny. Brandy, talking about simps. I know you don't like the word simp. So let's talk about Russell and Future for a second. Because one thing I did not mention as far as physicality is height. Height is very important to women. Is it a deal breaker? Nah. So let me address our Lord. You are wrong about this. You are wrong. You are very wrong. He says, I can't lie, Marcus. I think you have to be born with charisma and magnetism. I disagree. Big time. Big time. Big time. Because I was not always this guy. I was not always this guy. Understand, right? Understand. What guys are used to is the guys are used to hearing this shit that I'm saying from motherfuckers who was born pretty, born with money, born smooth. They was born the motherfuckers that the women like. Understand, if you're born that way, it's like you work at a car dealership. If you work at a Benz dealership, you ain't got to say much to sell a Benz. But if you work at the Toyota dealership or the Mazda or the Saturn dealership, you got to say a lot more to sell that car. You can't say, well, shit, the guy who's selling the 600 Benz, he ain't got to say this. Well, you ain't selling the 6, you selling that. Women jump on the Kev show talking about, I want a high value man, Kev. And well, what you rate yourself, shorty? Well, I'm a 5. Well, 5 don't sound like high value. But I want a high value man, Kev. We all working with the same body types. Well, when I say body types, I mean we all got human bodies. Men date women. Well, men want to fuck women that ain't pretty but got banging bodies. Women fuck men that are not handsome but got banging bodies. If you didn't know that, there's a little secret for you. When 50 first came out, nobody likes me. Women ain't like him. Now go Go shorty. It's your birthday. Women like that 50. You remember that video? You said you's a gangster and you know you got it. I don't forgot the lyrics. That's the 50 they like. You like a bad chick with a body. Why they can't have that? You got to show them that you going to knock the pussy out. That's how you got to look. You got to look like you going to knock the shit down. Does this require work? Absolutely. Just like everything else. That motherfucker was hanging up down doing them upside down sit-ups. You think these chicks ain't noticed? They be like, I'ma fuck that nigga if I bump into him. I'ma fuck him. Yes, sir. 50 Cent, I mean not 50 Cent. Chris Rock said, he says, I think you're an exception. Nah, I'm not an exception. You can learn to be charismatic. You can learn to be you know, to you know, you could learn, you could develop swag. Understand, Lucario corny nigga. Understand, I'm gonna ask you guys something for everybody that feels this way, and I'm gonna watch the time because we got a few more minutes on the clock. I want to ask you guys something. And I want even you, Lucy, even you, Brandy. Y'all ever see the motherfucker? It could be a man or woman. This I think this works better for men though, right? And I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Y'all ever see a guy who this motherfucker? And Lucario's a perfect example of a guy who that nigga think he cute. That nigga dress a certain way. That nigga act like he got swag and this and that, like, and he got confidence for no reason. He got confidence for no reason. He, you know, the motherfucker got the binocular. He spray inside his mouth, and he, you know, he fixed his collar and shit, and he got his shirt, button up shirt open where you can see maybe his chest hairs or something. And that motherfucker's approaching every chick in the club. You think that nigga ain't getting pussy? He ain't fucking everybody because some women are looking at him like, that guy that do all of that. Now you good, Soft Sands. That guy that you see, he got all this confidence. And not only does he got all his confidence, but you're looking at other people react to his act. You're looking at people react to his act and they're reacting positive. And you're like, why are these people believing this act? Right? Like you look at Lucario, a lot of people be like, yo, Lucario's the man and this and that and third. And you sitting there like, that nigga corny to me. I don't understand how this shit could work. But then you go out and the motherfucker does the shit and the shit works. Not only do you see it with guys who do this with women, but you see guys make speeches. Hey, I'm going to make you $1 million. I'm rich. I'm going to make you rich. They believe the scammers. They believe this ones, that ones. Motherfuckers are running all types of game, not just sex pussy game. They running money game. They running this game, that game. And you listening to the shit. You got motherfuckers that still in 2022 get emails. Hey, look, brother, I am out here and I am your cousin and I have a $1 million and I'm going to send you a cashier's check for $1 million and you go cash it and you give me the change. You keep $500, brother, $500,000, brother, and you send me back $5,000, brother, cash. Okay, I was gonna be rich. Thank you. These my African brothers giving me $500,000. You still got people believe this shit. So you think a motherfucker that walk in there and play the ladies' man role, somebody's not gonna be sold on it? Somebody's not gonna be sold on it, Brother, I am trapped on island with $1 million check. I split it with you. And he gonna send that shit to you. You gonna have $500,000. He gonna, this stranger that you got an email from is gonna split $1 million with you. They still fall for that. They still fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You think that these dudes can't go to, these shops, put on some silk shirts or some shit like that and play this smooth guy role and get pussy? Eventually it works. You develop what works for you after trial and error. You develop, you put together your look. You might wear some shit. Oh, that shit don't work. I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna wear that. You gotta find your look. It's trial and error. He said there is nuance, though. Absolutely, it's nuance and everything. He said I knew some straight up ugly niggas that got hell of ass. Right. What was in that soft sands? What was it about these guys that you would attribute to that? Either they were real confident or they flashed a bunch of paper, right? Or they were somebody, or they had talk game. Yo, mom was good, right? Uh-huh. You got guys that straight up be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I lick you up and down, this and that. They talk that nasty shit. Whatever it works for you. And if none of this works for you, if you are the guy that can't do none of this stuff, then I would advise you to either find other women to holler at. And if you're a black guy and you can't do the swag thing, if the swag is a bit far-fetched for you, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Don't pay nobody for no course in how to do this. If you're interested in learning how to do these things, it's trial and error. But if you feel like, yo, fuck all that shit, I ain't beat for that shit, then perhaps black women are not for you. Perhaps, maybe not. You keep trying, but perhaps black women are not for you. Either you're going to have to try a different type of woman, or you're going to have to go to another location that is not America. These game coaches would have you believe you corny for that, but fuck them. Fuck them. Jamfar says male aggression is another factor. I don't know where it falls in this list, but for some reason, violence is alluring. See, I'll put it to you this way. Women want to understand that if shit go left, you're on the fight side of fight or flight. Women want to understand that if shit goes left, they're not going to turn around and be like, that nigga gone. Where the fuck did he go? They want to understand that. Let me say this about black women that I want you guys to understand, and which is how I feel like, why I feel like women tend to gravitate towards so-called violent men, or men that demonstrate that they have a capacity for violence. Black women, black men, we come from a violent place. The hood is violent. The hood is violent. Afro National, I see you. The hood is a violent place. Shit could pop off, shit could happen. I've used this analogy before. I'm going to use it tonight before I get off of here, right? Jail is a violent place. Jail is a violent place. Men go to jail. You in there for life, guess what your ass got to do? You go to jail. What do motherfuckers tend to do? They going to do one of two things. You got one dude, he go to jail. He a tough guy. He going to find the biggest motherfucker. He might not even do this immediately. He might, chill, mind his business or whatever. But he's going to have to establish who he is, because these motherfuckers, either they heard about him already, or he's gonna have to establish who he is. He's gonna have to find the biggest motherfucker and knock him out. Or if the big motherfuckers in the prison step to him, he's gonna have to show that it ain't easy he's not that nigga to fuck with. Right? Jail is a dangerous place. You gotta demonstrate who you are in that motherfucker, because they're gonna test you. Right? Now, if you're not that guy, guess who you are? You're the guy who is gonna go into the prison. You're gonna find the biggest motherfucker you can, and you're gonna become his bitch. You're gonna become his bitch. You're gonna find the most dangerous motherfucker in there, or the second most dangerous motherfucker in there, and you're gonna associate with them either through gang shit, getting down with them, but you're gonna have to fight somebody, or you're gonna be a motherfucker bitch in there. And you do that, these motherfuckers do that so that motherfucker protects him from the other dangerous motherfuckers. Now, this is jail with all men. So let's go back to the hood with it. Understand that analogy. The way it plays in the hood is you got men and women. Women are going to the most dangerous motherfuckers to protect them from the other dangerous motherfuckers in the hood. The only problem with that is who is going to protect her from that dangerous motherfucker. That's the caveat of being in the hood and dealing with gangster niggas, because now you need protection from your protector. You need protection from your protector because he's a dangerous motherfucker. And women, what they fail to realize is they're looking at these guys like, I know what you would do to them. That's why I picked you. But never could I or would I think that you could or would do that, what you do to them, to me. That is straight out of Kill Bill 2. They want a killer that won't kill them. But that is the idea behind why these women choose. So if you look at other groups of women where their surroundings are not so dangerous, they don't pick dangerous men because they don't need, or they don't feel they need protection from the environment. So I get it. See, you fucks with them films. Beatrix Kiddo. All right. I get it. But in this day and age, you got to look at the other outcomes. You got to think about what happens when your attack dog attacks you. It's like having a pit bull. The pit bull turns on you. Right? So he says she's looking for protection from her own fuck shit. She moves messy and needs a dude to play backstop before the mess hits her. In many cases, this is true. I would say this is true most of the time. You got women who are looking for protectors because they out here kicking up shit. But at any rate, they want men to demonstrate that if shit goes left, and you ain't, in the hood, everything is hyper, everything is extra extreme. But most women would want to understand that if shit goes left, that motherfucker ain't gonna run. You ain't gotta overdo it. They just want the feeling like, yo, this nigga is not going to run. Now, Brandy, somebody I know in real life, she's in the chat. And she's been with me in the street. She's been with me in the street, right? So I get on here and I clown and I got the cigarette hanging out my mouth and I do the silly shit on the internet, but she knows I'm not a flight nigga, I'm a fight nigga. Right? And that's what women want to understand. They want to understand that. I think that the more violent the culture women come from, the more violent they expect their men to be. And women coming from that environment where violence is a regular thing, they overcompensate that component. But just understand, I want people to understand that, like these guys that call themselves game coaches, fit one or two categories. Either they're guys that always got women and they just get women just existing, or they fronting. You look at how they're living their lives. Somebody pointed out to me, most of the guys, whether the dating coaches or most of the guys in the red pill space, most of us are not living the lives that we speak about online. I would say, I want to do a survey. How many men in here are married or in long-term relationships? Type 1. Type 1. Everyone in here who's in a long-term relationship or married, hit 1 on the keyboard. I see you, Lonzo, F. Holiday. My man Clutch said never and won't. Lucy, type 1. You a girl. You don't count. You a girl. So I want to say this. I think that hey, look, do you hit 1? Yeah, you're in a long-term relationship, motherfucker. Yeah, you hit 1. You ain't gotta do it now, Oh yeah, I did say everyone. All the men. But the thing I would say is, like, again, I'm not me personally, I'm not married. On my man type 2. What are you, married twice? You married twice? I would say this, right? For all my married long-term relationship guys, man. I mean, you're already in a situation. He said not in the long-term one. You're already in situations. Now you're probably looking at, you're like listening to what I'm saying. You're probably looking at the game. Like, we all got opinions on the game. Like I have opinions on child support, marriage, and things like that. Not being somebody who got kids, not being somebody that's married. So I'm not going to say, hey, all you married guys, what are you doing here? This is a single man discussion. Nah, you can have opinions on shit that doesn't necessarily apply to your life. Right? Right. So, Saul says, yeah, living the life you claim. I don't come down on anybody deciding to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, you got guys that'll say, hey, what are you doing in the red pill space? And you're married or you're in a relationship or whatever the case may be. Well, you can be white and fight for black civil rights. Two things can happen at the same time. You can be white or you could be Asian and fight for black civil rights. So you could be married on a long-term relationship and dealing with these sorts of things. But I just wanted to put this out here because I think that when people say a few things I think are incorrect, that you can't develop game or you can't develop charisma or you can't develop swag. This conversation is not over. In the future, I'm going to have BGS because, we started a conversation and we done a couple videos responding to each other. So he said, can you be lame? You can be lame if you're a black man dating non-black women, or if you're a non-black man dating whoever. That's the reality of it. Sorry. I don't make the rules here. Or if you that lucky to find a black woman who likes quote unquote lame or doesn't believe in the quote unquote lame. Right. I like this phrase. He said, my take on it is I'm not going to ignore the war because I won a battle. That's hard. That's hard. So for all my single guys, right? You out there, and even my married guys, man. If your relationship is working out and you see yourself long term with your woman or with your man in the future, that's lovely. Lovely shit. For my single, for my single guys, just understand that all this shit could be accomplished. All this shit is things that can be achieved. Looks can be achieved. There's very few people in the human race that are beyond altering their looks. I know women who alter their looks to the point where they look like different motherfuckers. There are models that are in the game on Instagram that I know from back in the day who do not look like how I met them. And men can do the same thing. I think that men tend to think that they're stuck in their appearance, and they're not. They're not. Men are not stuck in their appearance. There's a lot of things you could do. Shout out to the nameless protagonist. He's somebody that he's a fitness guy. I'm a fitness guy. We talk about that sort of thing. There is a lot of things you can do to affect your appearance. You change your physique. You change, like facial hair changes the structure of your face or the appearance of the structure of your face. Different clothes fit you a certain type of way, make you look a certain type of way. Yo, women are masters of illusions of this shit. And I think that what men have not learned is how to fool motherfuckers with shit like this, because we ain't taught that. We're told to come as is physically and visually, and you're gonna be judged on that. If women had to do that, woo. Imagine if the rules were women couldn't wear makeup, women couldn't wear weaves, women couldn't wear push-up bras, women couldn't wear none of this shit. You couldn't wear none of that shit. If you had any of that shit on, oh man, no, we don't like that shit. Niggas don't like that shit. None of that fake shit. We can't fuck with you. You got any of that fake shit on. That's what they telling niggas. Right? But men need to find out what they can do to alter their physical appearance. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube about that. I want to be with a woman as I am. Well, you sound like the women calling Kev show. The women that call Kev show, Kev, I want a high value man, and I want him to take me as I am. Brandy, you're right there. You hear me tell these guys the same shit that I tell the women. Be yourself is the biggest lie ever pushed. People improve their homes. They put rims on the car. They put tents on the car. They get the race car kit for their car. They put the little wing on the back. Put racing stripes on the motherfucker. You hate your car? Like, you hate yourself if you improve yourself. If you change your body, you change your face. That's self-hate. Well, shit. Do I hate my car if I put rims on it? Do I hate my home if I put new furniture on it? If I change the motherfucking drapes, or if I change the cabinets, if I don't like wood floors, I want tile. Do I hate my house? No, I'm improving my house. I'm raising the value of the home by doing that. So our Lord says, charisma is that it factor, magnetism, that in the old days people call it a gift from above, because it was something about that person without them saying a word that can draw people through aura. Understand, I agree with you. Some people have it and they don't know they have it. Some people are born knowing they got a talent or a skill, and some people have to develop it. And Jan Foss says, The Art of Seduction is a good book that breaks that down. Bro, I have read all of Robert Greene's shit. All of Robert Greene's shit. The 48 Laws of Power. The Art of Seduction. 33 Strategies of War. The Laws of Human Nature. I even got the 50th Law. I got all this shit. And these are good books to read. Understand that those things will teach you not only social dynamics, but they will teach you also they will develop your emotional intelligence. And that shit will just help you in more than just the female department. These are things that you need to have, just like you got all those other shits. You play the game to win. And that's it, man. That's game, blouses. So fuck what that nigga talking about. These niggas are here to game you like the chicks. $300, $400, whatever they packages cost, $4,000. Them niggas ain't getting that money from nobody. Ain't nobody giving Steve, the queen, no money to learn no game. That nigga don't look like a nigga that's gaming shit. Who looks at Steve Williams like that nigga's the man? Like he gets women like that. I would imagine Lucario, just off the front that he puts up, is more convincing, even though he's full of shit, than Steve Williams. Now, I'm not going to say nothing about the other, like, dating coaches. There's a couple of them that I like, but right now I'm focusing on, the Kings of Game or whatever that shit that looked like the death row picture from Vibe magazine in 1996 with Suge Knight and Pac and Dre and shit. Oh my God. But these niggas is corny. How do you look at these niggas and be like, yo, these the niggas I need to be like? But at any rate, brothers, that's it for tonight. We will continue this discussion with a panel. I am inviting the Green Gorilla and BGS to continue this conversation. Shout out to those guys. But I want to continue this conversation about, looks, money, status, game. And I might invite a couple of more people on here. If Davi MGTOW wants to jump on here, it's up to him. But that's game, blouses. Rest in peace, Lucario. Game coach extraordinaire. That nigga's done. If you still believe this dude after this, like get your shit from somewhere else. What Clutch say? Said I had a pimp friend that's out the game now talking about be nice. What the fuck? I'm not signing up for VH17 except accelerating my dough. Yeah. So, like I said, shout out to Lucario, Mr. Lucario. Rest in peace to him in these YouTube streets. I would venture to say anybody that's following him after that is sus. I said it. I said it on this motherfucker. I said it. Now, I don't know if Lucario is even aware of what I'm doing because he blocked me. But if he becomes aware and he throws shots this direction and he's a rapper, he's going to get the Amiri Brown treatment. And that's all for tonight, brothers. We are out of here. Shout out to all my members. Shout out to my man Rob Clutch and Stick. Jan Farr, I see you. All of my guys, Aaron Peters, Brotherly Love 215. I don't know if you're here, but shout out to you. Shout out to Gigi for popping up. Shout out to the Doc T. Hassan Johnson. Shout out to BGS Itmore. And shout out to everybody who did not miss the beginning of this shit. If you want to look at it again today. Monday, this shit goes private. This video, I'm throwing it in the member section because I feel like it's one of those instructional shits that people need. And I don't want it to stand next to my usual content. So I'm going to throw this private. So if you want to share this link so motherfuckers don't miss that stupid ass intro, throw it up. But we're going to rock over the weekend. And I'm going to see y'all next week, if not Friday night, on some early shit. I appreciate y'all for coming through. All right. Thank you for, for the support for Big Mama and go get you some barbecue. And I'll see y'all motherfucking next week. Goodbye. Peace out. 100.